The other problem we have in this implementation is how we dispatch an action. As you can see, dispatching an action is not easy. We have to type the entire structure of this object. Now, what if there are multiple places where we want to dispatch the same action? Then we have to repeat all this structure in multiple places. To improve this, we can create a function that would create this action object for us. We call that an action creator. So in our project, in the source folder, let's add a new file. We can call it actions or action creators. I prefer actions, but that's entirely up to you. So here you want to create a function called bug added, which takes a description and then returns this object structure over here. So let's cut that and then paste it here. Pretty simple, right? Now we can export this and import it in our main module. So in this case, we don't need this import statement anymore because we need action types only when creating an action. So I cut that line and paste it here. Okay, this is where we're using our constant. Now, in the index module, I'm going to import bug added from the actions module. So here we have a named export because bug added is not a default export. Okay. Now, when dispatching an action, we simply call this function bug added and give it a description. This makes our code a lot cleaner. And if you want to dispatch the same action from multiple places, we simply have to call this function. We don't have to worry about the structure of this action object. If tomorrow we want to change the structure of this action, there is a single place that we have to update. Okay? So this is why we use action creators. Now, I personally prefer to create my action creators using an arrow function because they have a more concise syntax. Let me show you. So let me comment this out. Now, we're going to export a constant called bug added and set it to an arrow function. This function should take description as a parameter and return an object. So here we cannot use curly braces because these braces indicate a block of code. But here we want to return an object. So we should wrap this in parentheses. Now, this is the action object that we want to return. So it should have these two properties, type and payload. I copy these, paste them here, and then remove the comment. So this is another way to create an action creator. Now, what syntax you use is entirely up to you.